Hey, what's up, guys? It's DJ. New and updated mods are out now for Farm Sim 2022. In total, we got 38 mods that were released on the Modhub today for all platforms, 18 new and 14 updates, and PC and Mac players got 3 new and 3 updates. In today's video, we'll show you all the new ones, plus their customization, and we review every mod that got an update. Timestamps are linked below. Let's do it. Starting up today with new ones for all platforms, we have the Landini Series from Pepe978. This is a small tractor, and it looks like it's from the 1970s through the early 80s. Very, very cool. We got some nice tank tracks on here. 55 horsepower manual transmission, 6.2 liters fuel. It goes 8 miles an hour as you would expect. Configuration, we can throw on a couple front weights through there. Engine options, we can bump this bad boy all the way up to 83 horsepower. What a powerful machine. Designs, we have a cabin or not configuration license plate. We have 70s style. We have for the map. We're back and forth between those. If you go for the map, you can choose your own license plate. Next, we have the Case Puma 200 CVX Series Tier 3 from Steven Mods. This has got 200 horsepower, or 220 to start with. We can bump that to 252, 269, nice 270. I see you. What are you doing right there? Platinum, whatever. Get out of here. I love that. Wheel brands, we have quite a few of Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, and back in again. We do have all the stuff you would expect through here, but I don't know if we have any duals or not. Interior design, beige or gray. Design, we have the Platinum Edition or regular. Let's see. Is there anything that's changing? Let's see. Let's take this and kick it to the Platinum, and then we'll go here. Not really seeing much. Maybe there's something around the back that changes? I'm sure there's something that is changing, and maybe I'm just missing it completely like an idiot. So if I am, hey, let me know down in the comments. Main color, we've got quite a few of these, which is nice. I like the gray on these. Design color, we've got all kinds of stuff here. This is going to be your, let's put that back red. I think that looks good there. We have more designs. This is going to be your exhaust and rim color, of course, is rim color. Next up, the Steiger Series 4 Lizard 60 from Blau 2003. Now, I will say they have released quite a few of these mods. Now, I don't believe that this is one of theirs, but I'm pretty sure all the ones on this row are. Steiger Series 2 for PC and for all platforms. Then we have the 460 that just released, the Series 3, the other Series 3, and then their Tiger 4. I mean, aren't these the same? I feel like they're the same. Anyway, let's talk about this. Nonetheless, 6 mods. Goodness gracious. 225 horsepower on here. We can do original green, or we can do We All Know It's New Holland. Kidding. It's Ford blue. Engine options through here. We can put quite a few different engine options on there, which is nice. Wheel brands, Lizard or Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, and Continental, as well as Nokian and Protestant tires. Went all out of order there, but you guys know what I mean. Beacon lights, yes and no. Just one singular one on top. Attachments, 3-point or not on the back. And then we have front loader attacher for the dozer blade or the front loader attacher. We also have the mounted fertilizer adapter and then your license plate. Now, speaking of, we have that dozer blade for the Series 4, which I'm guessing they've made proprietary to only work with this instead of every other mod that they've dropped with it. And then we have the fertilizer tanks. Next, we have Lizard ARC from Holz FS. These are plows. We have 3 of them. We have 2.4 meter, 4 meter, and 5 meter. We're going to take a look at the big one today. 180 horsepower required for this. We have a couple different wheel options for you guys. Discs. We have a couple different discs. And then you got your main colors. Now, main colors, some are base game, some are custom, so you can go through and find the one that works best for you. Next is the agricultural LowLoader, or it's agricultural plank. I'm not sure what plank means. Nonetheless, here you guys go. Agriculture board, you can transport your machinery with more agility, economy, and safety. I think it just means you can drag stuff around. Weighs almost 12 tons by itself. Wheel options, I don't know what they are, but visually they're changing, and that's a good thing. We also have different wheel setups here. Continental tire or a standard tire. Extensions, we've got all kinds of extensions on here. If you want to put those on, well, say all kinds, just 2. And then your wheel designs, we could throw on some different stuff for hubcaps and air. Main color, we do have, just like before the plow, some custom colors or base game colors, and then rim colors. Unlike the 4 that we had there, we do have a bunch, which is very, very cool. Let's go down here to galvanized. Yeah, those look good. Next up, we have a Lemken cultivator. This is the 9400 design. We've got yes or no. This is 4 meters, 140 horsepower at 9 miles an hour. I will say, looks very good. Next is our Stara Tornado 1300. This is a spreader. You can see we could do solid fertilizer. We can also do lime, which is very cool. 2,600 liter capacity, 573 kilograms, 20 meter spread at 11 miles an hour. Next new one for all platforms is our Lizard Spreader 2000. This is working with a 42 meters at 12 miles an hour, weighs half a ton, and holds 2,000 liters. It's going to go through your solid fertilizer or lime pretty quickly with this. Of course, we have placeables. We have a lot of placeables today. I believe there's 8 total, but that's just, there are 8 packs, more or less. Couple packs, couple stuff. Anyway, first up, we have the Lower Bavarian Farm Pack. There are, I think, 5 or 6 different things through here. Place from Lower Bavaria, Germany, consisting of a farmhouse, which we are at right now. Of course, a lot of places to open doors. We've got a couple places through there. You can see through here. We'll kind of go upstairs a little bit. And we even have a way to get into the left side from the right side. This is actually way, way above. So you can see we're above 2 things now. So there's that. But there is something here, at least above us there. No? Was that it? Oh, that was it. Ow. Oh, we got lights down there. Still turning on the lights, I think. Can we sleep? If this is a house, because this was in houses, can we sleep somewhere? Please tell me. Come on, I put down a house. At least let me go to bed. If you are able to sleep here, I'm either not finding the place to do it, or it doesn't exist. One of the two. Anyway, moving on. Our next one, we have a cow barn. This is $80,000, $100 per day, and it will hold 80 cows. It is actually very, very massive, and not the kind of cattle barn we would be used to seeing here in the States, that is for sure. You can see we've got to get lost in here. There's another way upstairs. Oh, I love stairs, and I'm not getting stuck on these. Yo, look at, oh, don't fall. And then we've got all these areas here as well. I mean, this is like a complex, man. This is not a pack. This is a complex. We've got a silo right here. Dang, dude. Yo, that's pretty cool. This is all one building. It's ridiculous. I love it. All right, now let's go way, way over here to the chicken barn. This holds, well, I don't know. It doesn't actually tell me how many it holds. So let's see if we can find where we would drop the chickens off, and maybe it'll let me know. So the chickens are there. Aha! 360. Wow, okay. That's a lot for this size place. We've got one room here. Would it be cool to have a bigger door, but it is what it is. I have seen this modder, Bernie, I'm not really quite sure how to say their name. Bernie's, their stuff is used on quite a few maps, so be ready for that. This is basically the same thing as the house, but it's a shed instead of a house. And I don't think this has a place to sleep either. So there's just 2 buildings that are exactly the same in this pack, at least that I've been able to find. So be ready. And then you have a multi-fruit silo. This holds 2 million liters. It holds quite a bit for what it is. So there you go. Drop your stuff there. Get it out there. Next new one for all platforms is the Butler Shed. Now, this is 85 by 70. I know it's a cream color, but they actually do a lot of different colors with this. Please. There we go. Very nice area through here. We've got this area here, which I think would be perfect for headers and that kind of thing. Now, I have seen that they had a header below it, but I don't know how in the world they got one down there. Ooh, maybe there's a button. Is there a button? Ah, tell me there's a button. Oh my gosh, there's a button. Look at that. All right, that's pretty cool. Just be careful what you put under it first. There you go. Oh yeah, colors. How about we show you some colors? Every color of the rainbow. Do we have bright red? DJ says, yes, we do. So you're good to go. Next is another pigsty. This is the pigsty with garage. It only holds 25 pigs, so be ready for that. And everything is right here. It's where you drop them off. It's where you give them their water, and it's where you drop off their food. So we've got that. And then we've got an area right here, which you can actually just hop up on, which I find super cool. So very easy to get around and maneuver. Let's go and open this up. We've got a garage there coming through here. Nice area. Do we have How do we get in here? Is it through the door? It is through the door. Look at this. Hey, I'm going to guess some pigs are going to be there. That opens up to that garage. We'll open this up as well. What do we have in here? Probably more pigs once we've got it all said and done. I do like that you could just hop up here, though. Got my head stuck on a building. That's never happened before. Here's one that is very fancy. This is the American Shed with Lounge from Sandhill Modding. Hey, yo! An American-styled shed to fit any of your needs. This shed includes a large, holy cow, a large area to store machinery, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, and pallets. And we also have an addition to the shed. It offers possibility for role-play realism, introducing a lounge on the inside of the building, along with movable items throughout the shed. So that is very cool. Go in here, got a nice little lounge. Farm Sim 22, love that. Yo, this is tight. You can see right here, they're modding it in, is that Giants Editor? Looks very good, and then here it is in-game as well. Tell me it's a bathroom. Oh, it's a bathroom, and there's a lot of room in here. Daggum, dude. Yeah. Big widescreen TV. Was that like a 21 by 9, 30 by 9? That's a big area. And then up top, if we walk up here, we've got, well, place for storage. We've got little stuff, hand tools, things like that. Good to go, man. Good to go. This, oh, I picked something up. Put that back over there. I'll clean it up later. Yeah, this is super, super cool. Yo. Better watch yourself with this big door, though. Look at this. Bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, I think if you're not able to fit all your equipment in here, I'm not quite sure what you're doing. So if you're doing any type of American roleplay, any type of gaming, any type of land where you're like, man, I don't know what to do with this huge flat area, put one of these down. I think you'll figure it out. It only costs you $150,000, which is comparable, pretty cheap, all things considered. And you might not be able to see it from here because I can't zoom out enough. But you could change up the colors to just about whatever you want. Very cool. Now for something a little bit smaller, this is the old repair ramp from Kermie. Yeah, 3 eyes, so you know it's an Here you can work on your stuff and do that kind of thing. Very, very old. There's quite a few areas that I've been where I've seen stuff that looks exactly like this. One thing to note, it does say that it is in decorations. However, it is not. It can be found in tools. Next, we have something kind of neat. This is the Modhub Awards. So in here, we may have to pick these up so you can actually see it. So this says that it's a Giants Partner Award. So there you go. Here, well, you can see it shines very, very nicely. I think they got the colors wrong, though. I've got a few of these, and they're all having a white background. So, yeah, I think maybe the colors are a little bit backwards. Nonetheless, let's go there. You can see we have Certificate of Giants Award. We have first mod for consoles, and then these right here, number 1 are out of order, but it is what it is. These also have a white background in real life. So these do not have a black background in real life. They go the Certificate of Giants Partner, which, funny enough, I never got one of those. Then you have bronze, got one of those. Silver, never got one of those. And gold, I actually have that one, funny enough. And I think I should release a map that's got 1 million placeables on it, just so I can get my first mod for consoles Modhub Award. Next to last new one, we're going to do the map blast. Hydraulic Bollard from Mapper's Paradise. This is animated hydraulic bollard. And we've got a single, so if you guys want to keep people out of your farmyard, and they can run into this and, well, the front of the tractor will be destroyed. Then we have a double version here, of course. And lastly, triple version. You can place down as many of these as you want to beside each other. You'll be good to go there. We jump into, I believe it's buildings, tools. Yeah. And then you can place, a few of these down beside each other if you want, or you could go over here to the triples and do like one in the middle of each. Actually, can you do that? We did do that. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Well, maybe I got it a little bit off center, but that's cool. It looks like 6 of them, but it's actually 2 sets of 2. Oh, crap. 2 sets of 2. Yay! Next to last new one for all platforms today. There we go. That's better. Concrete curbs. So these are just different curbs that you could place down. We've got some that go up a little bit, maybe down a little bit, a U shape. We've got a kind of a right angle, curved angles, longer angles through here. This will help you guys make pathways easier. These are very cool. Check them out. Yeah, if you're wanting to make like pathways and stuff, like for example, I think I've deleted them at this point, but for example, if I wanted to place one of these down here, maybe that, well, that one's probably not the one to do, but yeah, nonetheless. Also, you see all that? I don't know why it does all of that. Yeah, but if I stay still for very long, it'll do it again. I have no idea what that is. I don't like it. And your last new one for all platforms today is a map. And normally these are at the beginning, but this just had to be at the end, unfortunately. This is DutchPolder from Northeast Modding PAS or PAS. Unfortunately as well, there are 15 required mods here. A couple of them are great mods that probably most of you guys already have installed, but like 12 or 13 of them aren't. 128 fields total on here, 3 points of sale, 1 BGA, 6 farms, and they've added more bricks. Whatever that means. Taking a look at the PDA itself, we own absolutely nothing. Now, we can buy the outside of the map, plus a few areas inside, and as well as the roads. You can buy those for free. So that is a good thing. I always say, I want to buy the outside of the map, and I want it to be free. Well, they did that. Unfortunately, they forgot to do the rest of it, which was to give us some land, including the starting farm. You don't actually own any of this either. Now, I think you could sell this. Yeah, you could sell this stuff to buy some extra stuff, but yeah, it just kind of is what it is, unfortunately. You know how I love downloading a bunch of mods that I don't want to download. So there you go. In new farmer mode, you do get some small tractors, the Arian 650 and the 6120M. We have the Fendt 722 as well as the Deutz-Fahr Topliner. We do get a telehandler as well. This is very unnormal. And then we also have a Rudolph TDK trailer. We've got a header, plow, cultivator. We've got a power harrow, which lines up well with the Amazon Cedar. We have a planter, sprayer, fertilizer spreader, manure spreader. We have 2 mowers, front and rear, tedder, windrower, forge wagon. We've got a feed mixer, telehandler tools, header trailer, and a weight. You've got more than you need to do literally anything. But they just don't give you any land, and they force you to download 15 mods that you may not want to download. So, yeah, there you go. One thing, it is not performing very well on Modhub right now. The votes are quite low, unfortunate. Jumping over to mod updates for all platforms, we have the Yarra Valley, Australia version 1.1, fixed grass and straw not dropping on fields, fixed access to the carpentry span points, spawn point, I think. Changed the bell trigger to owned instead of leased. Added debris crusher. Added selling point for wool, cotton, and fabric. It tweaked the land prices. Quite a big update for a map that literally just released. Next, an update to the CLAAS LEXION 8900-5300. This is version 1.4. Added US version, optimized the pipes, and optimized the wheeled version. The John Deere 9000i series got a big update, version 1.1. Visual defects have been fixed, so the lifting and lowering. Interior added with door handle, cables of the left door now moved synchronously, big word. Now beacon lights attached to the mirrors. Interactive controller IC has been implemented. Configuration option added to choose between Starfire 6000 or the new 7000. Turn signals now moved correctly. Silage additive now selectable with visual changes. Added models 9500i and 9600i. They've updated the 9700i to the new year model. Added kilometers per hour sticker. Description version increase, of course, and we don't have to put that every time. And added a pipe design. Next up, we have the Fendt 900 TMS Vario from Smetty or CMT Software. This is version 1.1. Added support for IC and guided steering. Added precision farming DLC ready. FS Miner's Excavator tool pack got updated, version 1.1. They fixed the rotator shadows maybe, and added crusher bucket. Next is ADub's Hauer SGS2600. This is version 1.5. Optimized the file size, optimized the XML coding, and added Vermeer, Kubota, Volvo, Gruvile, color configs. Next up, the update to the Unia GR, have no idea how to say it, U500 Solger, version 1.1. Model changes, VMask and normal map changed, and width configuration added. Next update, the Lizard CARO, version 1.1, added jingled tines. Mack Trucker small flatbed auto-loading trailer got updated to version 2001, cleaned up unnecessary and repetitive descriptions in the mod description, fixed the issue of the trailer only loading 3 Heston bells, fixed the gamepad and keyboard controls, added dedicated key bindings for unloading bales with Autoload while using gamepad controllers and or keyboard and mouse, and added support for auto-loading on 1 and 9x bales, or everything in between, for the selectable bale capacity mod. How's about an update to FS Miner's Mower for skid steer loaders? This is version 1.1, reworked the model and added more details. Cowshed Pack got updated to 1011, added lading straw from bales. I have no idea what lading means. Another cowshed, this Slatted Cow Shed version 1.2. Modders can now add the placeable to their maps. Please don't, we have too many already. We also have an update to their pack of Irish round sheds version 1.1. Same thing with the placeables to maps, and sheds can be renamed, so that is good. And quite literally the exact same update to the very last update for all platforms, update 1.2. Modders can now add this placeable to their maps. Again, we love you. Please don't, just make your own. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players today, and just a heads up, American Falls is out now for PC and Mac, but it's not out for all platforms. This will be coming to consoles at a later date. However, he wanted to get it out on PC first to make sure everything was working just fine. Most maps are not like this, but quite a few people have been going to this recently. I could care less for it, but at least the map is out. I would like to see this in the hands of all players, not just a few. Nonetheless, this is out now. There's a wonderful story if you'd like to go on the Modhub and check that out. All fields are fictional, and Hydrus is built into the map and works with precision farming, which is really cool. It's got mud system, which is optional. 4 new crop types. We have alfalfa, rye, flax, and clover. New made maize crops by Benji FS. Soybeans and rows start from scratch and farm manager been added, but I'm not really quite sure what the difference is about not owning anything. Cows can produce manure, of course. Pigs can produce manure, of course. Pretty much all the stuff like that. We also have propane, which is built into the map, and custom lighting from Oxygen Javid, among like a million other things. So very cool there. We'll take a look at the PDA. Looks very nice. You can see here we have a couple spots that we own, and we can sell these areas, I believe. Yeah. However, these are all areas you probably want to own because they are, well, your new farmer mode stuff. You own all of this stuff. So like fall grains and all kinds of stuff through there. So heads up. Now, we also have all of the fields. Every little bit can be purchased, so you can technically buy everything and you'll own quite literally the entire map, which is super, super awesome. What do we get in new farmer mode? Well, you get a car, and that's about it. So be ready for that. I've already done a full video on this, so if you guys would like to go see the full first look at American Falls, doesn't really seem like much has changed other than maybe cleaning up a few things, so check it out. Next new one for PC and Mac players is the Metal-Fach T466. This is a suspended lower designed for lifting and unloading big bag fertilizer bags. You can also use it for other things as well. This hooks up via a 3-pointer, at least by the looks of it, it does. It looks like we got some extra hitches on the back too, so that's kind of nice. We have a ton, gray and black, red and black, gray and blue, which looks very good, gray, green, and back in. And your last new one for PC and Mac players today is the DEF production from Zodelzock. They say this mod includes DEF production facility and a fuel station. The DEF can be produced from water and urea. However, urea is not a part of this mod in any way. It is a required mod also from Zodelzock, and you'll need the DEF pack if you want to use anything else with this mod. You guys know how I love downloading other people's mods so your mod works. Today's a bad day. Moving on, water and urea, as you can see, diesel exhaust fluid, aka DEF, coming out. And there it is. And lastly, today, let's talk about some updates for PC and Mac players. First one is the Agro-Factory II CARO. This is version 1.1. Added jingle tines. Second update is Lease To Own. This is version 101. They've added translations. And your last mod today, an update to LumberJack version 151. Added support for the player speed and quick camera mods. Resolved the conflict with the emergency pack. Improved detection of trees and stumps. And improved visualization of targeting marker. Well guys, that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on it if you did. Get subscribed if you new. Join the GoHam fam. Double check those notification bells as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Speaking of those videos, Farm Sim News is out now. We talked about a new patch that was released today, patch 1.11, which is out now, and we have a DLC that's going to be dropping here in about, I don't know, 4 hours when I'm recording this, around 6 p.m. Eastern time, so stay tuned. That being said, hope you have a good one. We'll see you later.